Hey Physique Freaks, how's it going? Scott Tuesday on MetabolicMasterpiece.com. It's push day. We're going to be hitting our chest, our shoulders, our triceps. We're focusing on hypertrophy today, so we're really getting a pump on anywhere from the 6 to 12 rep range. We're going to be doing some trisets, some drop sets. We're hitting it all, blasting it hard. Looking forward to sharing this workout with you. I've recorded the entire thing. Hope you give it a try, and I look forward to hearing your feedback.
Alright, so you'll start the workout with the cable flies. This is a great way to pre-exhaust the pecs and enhance the mind-muscle connection before you move on to the other compound movements. Notice how I'm really doing a little pause, a little squeeze there. That's one of the techniques I'm using to kind of enhance that mind-muscle connection. I'm aiming for 8 to 10 reps, just quality reps, feeling stretch on the way back and really feeling that contraction. I'm just building myself up for some great reps in the following exercises. So immediately, without rest, just walk over to the dumbbell bench press, and here you're going to aim for 6 to 8 repetitions. Again, nice controlled movement. Totally different feeling when you do these in a pre-exhaust fashion, so doing an isolation exercise ahead of time. Really feel those pecs contracting at the top here, and then the stretch on the way down is absolutely awesome. So you're going to dump the dumbbells and then do some push-ups immediately after, just as many as you can. Sometimes I don't go all the way up, it just keeps that tension on the pecs. Once again, that mind-muscle connection is there, so lots and lots of tension. You're going to rest for 2 minutes and repeat this again 2 more times for a total of 3 sets. It's brutal. The pump is wicked. Then you're going to move on to drop sets with incline hammer strength presses here. So if your gym doesn't have it, just use some incline dumbbell presses, but I really like the feel of this machine. And we're aiming for 6 to 10 repetitions on this. So first set might be a little easier if you can try to hammer out the 10 repetitions with good form. Don't force it out there, and then strip the weight off as quickly and carefully as you can, and immediately perform your next set. This is going to be a very tough set because there's just minimal rest here. Chest is going to be pumped and fried, especially from the previous exercises. So I just stripped 25-pound plates off each side. And to struggle again, aiming for 6 to 10 repetitions. This one you're probably going to get closer to that 6 rep range because the rest is just next to nothing, and the weight is still relatively heavy. Strip more 25s off there. Aiming for 6 to 10 repetitions again here. So the weight's a little bit more manageable, and it might feel a little bit easier those first couple reps, but the burn is going to kick in big time. Love drop sets. Great way to get a pump and still focus on strength, especially at the beginning set if you're aiming for like 8 repetitions or so in that first set. It's still a pretty good way to build some strength there. A lot of metabolic damage going on here, so stripping off the last time, this is going to be a total of 4 sets, and now there's just 35-pound plates on each side. Again, aiming for 6 to 10 repetitions. Finish this set, and then that's it. It'll be time to move on. You're not going to repeat this drop set again. You shouldn't be able to. You should be pretty damn spent after this, and that will be enough for the chest, and it will be time to move on to the shoulders. So notice I'm just keeping my back pressed firmly against that bench, really maximizing that contraction. So now we got a tri-set for the shoulders, starting with some cable lateral raises. I really love this cable machine. It's in close together, so I cross my hands over, bring the thumbs touching at the bottom and just raising up to shoulder height. Pinkies are leading the way, so I'm just grabbing that ball of the cable and letting the pinkies lead the way, which is going to place a little more emphasis on the lateral aspect of the delts. Thumbs up, you're still going to be hitting a little bit more of that anterior delt there. And you don't need to work those anterior delts here in the shoulders because they just got hit in the chest exercises. So we do lateral delts, and now we're going to hit the rear delts with some bent over raises with the dumbbells. really trying to reach out for the walls, trying not to squeeze the shoulder blades together too much here. I want the emphasis on the rear delts as much as I possibly can. Build some nice round cannonball delts here. Drop those and immediately perform some upright rows with some weight plates. Got some 25-pounders here. I almost went with 35s and I ever glad I didn't. So I want you to start off going out wide. So let the elbows lead the way, and you don't need to get up to parallel. Just come close to that parallel mark. Definitely don't allow your elbows to go above your shoulders. It could lead to some shoulder impingement, and I just find it's not necessary. So starting out wider is going to hit a little bit more the lateral aspect of the delts, and then when I'm fried I bring them in closer, and that's going to work my traps a bit there. Makes it a little bit easier. So you're going to rest for 2 minutes and then repeat that tricep 2 more times for a total of 3 sets, and now we're moving on to the triceps. Another tricep here. So we're going to start with some tricep push downs or press downs. Overhand grip, I like using a straight bar for this one, for this set. Aiming for anywhere between 8 and 12 repetitions here. So notice how, even though I'm leaning forward just a little bit, I'm keeping the shoulders back, trying to keep the shoulders out of this movement, all tricep. Now I'm going to move to the rope. Press down. Again, I'm leaning forward a bit, but keeping the shoulders back and really getting a good squeeze. Your triceps should be on frickin' fire here. So again, 8 to 12 repetitions here. They're going to be screaming, screaming, screaming. Alright, and now I'm moving over to some cable tricep kickbacks. Hopefully you have a machine like this at your gym. If not, I mean, there's some other alternatives, and you could always use dumbbells instead. I just like the resistance of these cables, because in the bottom portion with dumbbells you're relaxed. With the cables there's still constant tension. Again, 8 to 12 reps. This was a killer exercise. Rest for 2 minutes, repeat 2 more times for a total of 3 sets. That will be your workout. Give it a shot. Let me know how it goes. Look forward to hearing from you.